Hi guys! So today we are painting Kokeshi dolls. For the ones of you who do not know what Kokeshi dolls are, they are like traditional souvenirs from the Tohoku area in Japan. Basically, in the past centuries, whenever families would go up to Tohoku to visit one of the onsens, they would pay for a traditional woods craftsman to create one of these and paint it for their child. I've heard many theories about I've heard some theories about their spiritual significance as well, one of them being that the Kokeshi painted for the kid then carries the child's soul, and as it grows up it kind of, you know, conserves the spirit of childhood in the Kokeshi. Nowadays, a lot of traditional Kokeshi are being collected by people who love Japan, but also I've seen many people take this up as a craft project. To do that, you basically only need to buy one of these blank Kokeshi dolls. I bought mine on Etsy. I actually got two kinds. One of them is this tiny one, and it comes with a little, like a hook, so you can like put it on your back or something. And this big one. Apart from that, to paint on wood, it is better to use acrylics, and I went and found quite a good deal on acrylics, and I bought a literal meter of acrylics, so yeah, quite a good selection. So the first step was pre-painting my Kokeshi. So you can see that this one is already white, so it has a layer of white acrylic. I did that yesterday. I used a bit of blue tack. In this case it's like a white tack. It's some sort of off-brand blue tack. Anyway, I used this and I used it to attach it to like a piece of cardboard, so you know, then I can paint the head. I can see that I left some bits out, but because this is my first go and I don't plan to sell these, you know, it doesn't really bother me that much. And I spent quite a lot of time trying to figure out what theme my Kokeshis will be, because, you know, I could paint like me and Simon or one of my friends, but that I don't think it would be that interesting for you guys. So instead I decided to make Steven Universe Kokeshi. Okay, so I think I'm done, and oh boy, I'm booped. I would say that things I've learned today is, okay, so acrylics mix pretty well on your palette, but the great thing is that once you're using them on the wood, or probably on paper too, if you use one color over a different shade, then the mixing is not really happening. You can imagine, not nearly as much as with like watercolors and similar. On the other hand, because you can't really use any water, if you don't have a super tiny brush, it's so hard to work with any sort of details. I found that really frustrating, especially in the start, so I kind of had to think about like layering. Ugh, god, work hair. For the faces, I was using like permanent markers, my Copic multi-liners, because as I said before, it felt absolutely impossible to do any sort of proper detail. So like in the face, I just knew I would mess up. The colors seem to be drying pretty fast, which is good, especially if you need to, like, you know, rotate the doll, you know, if you need to work with your hands, with the object you're painting. I really like that. If you like listening to my head saying things and seeing my hands doing stuff, then absolutely like and subscribe. It's really gonna help me with like self-motivation and actually doing this, because if I don't know that you exist, I will probably just like fall into an existential crisis eventually. Okay guys, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and bye!